I thought we saw a really substantive discussion about the role of government in the Democratic Party, the role of government in America. I mean, it's a tectonic shift the Democratic Party was in the 1990s with Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders trying to make government work again. I mean, it's not that long ago that Bill Clinton said the era of big government is over, and now the era of big government is back in the Democratic Party. They're both kind of rekindling the spirit of the New Deal, the Great Society. I think in terms of your baseball metaphor, I mean, they have to be able to draw contrasts with other candidates, so I think that's a lot of what they're doing. There's been a lot of talk today about how President Obama was attacked last night over immigration, which I think is a little oversaying it. I mean, I think what actually happened is a reflection on mistakes Democrats made in the first term of the president regarding immigration and deportation. I mean, the first person who will tell you they disagreed with Obama's immigration policy is Obama himself, because he created new policies to actually provide relief to Dreamers. So I think it's going we're a little too sensitive about the robust discussion that's happening. Tension can produce growth.
When I look back at the Reagan presidency and how Ronald Reagan, in his road to the presidency, Republicans never attacked him for having been a Democrat a couple of decades earlier, because they care about where you are today. And that's part of the key to the Trump candidacy. All they had to do was hear that he was going to accept Mitch McConnell's Supreme Court justices during the campaign, and they didn't care what his previous position on abortion was or any previous position he ever had. Is there a lesson in that present tense campaigning of Republicans for Democrats?
I don't know. I think, like, as a millennial, I look at the presidential stage and I see candidates who've made decisions that have really impacted my life, from voting for the war in Iraq, or voting for deregulating Wall Street, or, you know, overseeing most of the carbon emissions that we've seen in this country have come in the last 30 years. And so a lot of the anger is being driven by young people who've seen politicians not really solve systemic crises in our country. And that's why I think you're seeing people like Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders really propose solutions that solve these crises and actually are the goal themselves, rather than just getting to the goal.